What's up, everybody? We're doing a quick trailer reaction to the new F1 movie starring Brad Pitt. Super excited for this. It's going to be released June 27th, 2025. Shout out to Car and Driver for posting this. I'm super excited for this. Big Formula One fan. I'm sure if anybody's noticed that at this point, this channel is a car enthusiast slash entertainment news and reviews sort of website. So we're going to do something fun real quick and fuse those worlds together. We're sort of in the golden age of race car films, in my opinion. Films like Ford vs. Ferrari, Rush. There are others. Some had a chance to interview some people. I'm going to try and make those the next video that shows up. But yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. But I'm a real F1 fan, so let's see how a real F1 fan reacts to this.
Some people look at Sonny Hayes. They see a guy who lives in a van, a gambling junkie who missed his shot, the best that never was. But I see possibility.
Okay, real quick. I'm really excited to see Javier Bardem in this. Just off the jump, he's great, high quality actor, been in a bunch of great films. Really like seeing him in this.
My Rook is a phenomenal talent, but he's young. You plus him, boom, I got a team.
When was the last time you won a race?
Sunday, Daytona.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Formula One.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then same as you.
Okay, so again, we're totally not done, but I'm interested in this dynamic, but I'm a little skeptical just because of what I know about F1. They usually don't. F1's really vicious. And while older drivers do come back, I'm wondering about his age and Brad Pitt's age and Brad Pitt's stature in this as a character. Obviously, he's one of the biggest stars in the world ever. He's going to bring a lot of heat to this. Looks good so far overall, but him living in a trailer and whatnot, I don't know. I don't believe a lot of Formula One drivers live in trailers and really come that far back to go back into Formula One. But again, movie magic. Let's keep going here.
There's this new guy. He's old. He's such a prick. He's quick though.
If you had any constructive criticism for each other, what would it be?
Don't be such an dickhead. That was constructive.
Wow.
Did you win something?
So I think, again, just stopping real quick, I think the biggest thing we're going to get out of this movie is literally how it's shot. I've been watching some making of, some behind the scenes. I haven't taken a total deep dive, but this does remind me of real Formula One footage. And I think that's going to be the biggest draw for this, the quality of the footage, the quality of the racing that we're going to see. Also, another thing that really excites me about this is the director, Joseph Kosinski, or Kosinski, however you say it. He directed Tron from, I believe, 2010. He directed Oblivion, one of my favorite modern sci-fi films that is a beautiful, fun movie starring Tom Cruise. He also directed Top Gun Maverick, one of the best action films of recent memory. I think a lot of people loved Top Gun Maverick. My whole family loved Top Gun Maverick. We saw it in theater with special screening. I think it's called SPX, where the whole theater engrosses you in the experience, like they show parts of the movie on the side screens, and it's truly immersive. It's pretty awesome. That's how we saw Top Gear Maverick when I first saw it. I thought I was having a seizure with all the lights and everything. Had to look at my family, what's going on. So this director is really good. He's very solid as an action film director and overall. So I think he's going to bring a new way to watch a race car film, which I'm super excited for. And we're obviously seeing that here.
There's 20 other drivers still out on that track. Do you think any of them respect us?
They're saying Sonny Hayes isn't a has-been. He's a never was.
If the last thing I do is drive that car, I will take that life, man. 1,000 times.
I'm offering you an open seat in Formula One. The only place you could say, if you win, you are the absolute best in the world.
Yeah, produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. He usually brings the heat as well. So yeah, what do I think about this? I'm excited for it overall. I've been excited for it, and I think that where does this sort of fit? Like as a Formula One fan, Formula One's a very particular beast, but Javier Bardem's character is not wrong. This is the best racing in the world. This is the top of the food chain. But again, the core story is a bit like American, and I think that I don't know. I feel like this is a way to continue to sell Formula One to an American audience. Formula One has gone through a bit of a renaissance in the United States. I guess that you could say the golden age of racing was like the 60s and 70s, where, IndyCar was healthy, Formula One was healthy, sports car racing was healthy. Everyone knew who Mario Andretti was, for instance. There's a famous bit of footage where they're talking to some American astronauts up in space, and they talk about Mario's pole speed at IndyCar back in the day, and the astronauts like, whoa, that's fast. And those guys are going like 10,000 miles an hour or something to get up to space. So I really like seeing a resurgence in Formula One. Drive to Survive has been a huge part of that. Again, personal experience as a Formula One fan. I remember watching Formula One in the early 2000s. That's when I got into it, and no one knew what Formula One was in the United States. That's completely changed thanks to Drive to Survive. People, sort of like the resurgence in soccer in the United States. That passed me by because I'm not a soccer fan. But I was hearing people talk about soccer, people wearing the jerseys. That was getting more important in the zeitgeist, so to speak. So seeing that with Formula One has been a pleasure as a Formula One fan. But this story a bit, I'm sort of like, okay, we've got a guy getting plucked out of nowhere. Usually people are paying for those seats, to be frank. And that was discussed in the film Rush, which was a great film starring Chris Hemsworth, directed by Ron Howard. That is probably one of my favorite Formula One films. Also, The Immortal Grand Prix. That film, directed by John Frankenheimer, is still legendary, still amazing, still one of the best race car films of all time. So hopefully this film can slide in there, but I can sort of see how they're, with Brad Pitt, maybe trying to sell this to a bit more to American audiences, right? This seems like a more classic American redemption story, as opposed to how Formula One actually is. But, I'm not against it. I get it. You need to sell these things. There's movie magic, and then there's Autpsports magic, and hopefully they can unite the two here and just give us a fun experience. And again, I really trust Joseph Kosinski. That guy is great. So I'm looking forward to this. This is probably going to put my butt in a seat when it comes out. Hopefully I can take the family and just go from there. Anyway, guys, that's it. Please, 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 please sound off in the comments. Really want to hear what people have to say about this. Are you excited? Do you not care? Just let us know. So hopefully we can have some good conversations down there. Side note, I did rent a Jeep Wagoneer I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun, but I heard the quality issues were a bit extensive, unfortunately. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us at Action A Go Go. Sound off. Let me know what you think. Really interested. Adios.
This is Derek Scarzella. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching or enduring. If you're feeling generous or even just mildly entertained, please like, subscribe, and comment to support the channel. I know you've got opinions. Don't even try to deny it. Drop them in the comments. Argue with me. Argue with each other. You are officially invited to engage in glorious internet combat. You can also find me on X, the artist formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Instagram's awkward little brother, and the granddaddy of them all, Facebook. Oh, and while I've still got your attention, my novels The Vicious Game and Knuckle Crack Bone are up on Amazon. They're unapologetically gritty, punch-you-in-the-face crime stories with rave reviews. If you give them a shot, I'd be honored. Thank you again for watching. Rest well, hero. You're home.